Achievements an athlete can earn in signing their first professional contract. For one SMU alum, he recently got the call that he's not just going pro, but he's staying close to home. Our Johnny Resendez has the story.
SMU center back Slade Starnes has officially achieved what every DFW youth soccer player dreams of, signing a homegrown professional contract with FC Dallas.
My reaction was to call my family right away. We grew up as season ticket holders, so to get the official news that I was going to sign a first team contract with FC Dallas, it was just celebrations, and my mom was crying and a few other things because we've always loved FC Dallas and we're from here. I grew up here, so to finally sign is unbelievable.
If you were to go back in time and tell your 11-year-old self that you were going to play for SMU and then later be signed by FC Dallas, would he believe you?
I think he would. I think he would. Whenever I was a kid and they would ask me, Slade, what do you want to be when you grow up? I never said doctor, I never said astronaut. I said I want to be a professional soccer player. And I felt that belief was unwavering. Over the last few years in college, you see a bunch of guys go up and down, but I just felt unwavering belief that this was the plan that God had for me.
Slade is a Dallas product through and through. He was brought up in the FC Dallas Academy, even being named captain of the U19 team. He spent 3 seasons developing his game at Furman University before returning home to join SMU, the premier Division I men's soccer program in Texas.
To have my family at the games was the best, to give them big hugs and to see them celebrate goals and to go out to eat sometimes after. Like, there's nothing that can beat that feeling.
For all the qualities he has as a soccer player, like, he's a better person and a better leader. It really comes down to the mentality, like the competitive nature and drive of those players is obsessed with getting better. And Slade is clearly one of those guys.
SMU is coming off one of their best seasons in program history, winning the ACC championship, and Starnes was a big piece on that team, being the anchor of the back line. And in his short time in Dallas, they knew he was going to be a game changer from the very beginning.
He was the captain of the team, you know, to come in just, you know, this time last year to SMU. Within 6 months, the guys and the staff believe that, you know, he's the leader of the team. To play the way he did and to be given the opportunity that he's received is, you know, fulfilling a dream for him.
We knew that SMU was on the rise and we wanted to be a part of it. So to lift the trophy was easily one of the best memories I've had of soccer this far.
Starnes joins a club renowned for not only investing in homegrown talent, but transforming those players into stars. U.S. men's national team players like Weston McKennie, Chris Richards, and even Starnes' former teammate Ricardo Pepi are all FC Dallas Academy products. And Starnes hopes to make his mark with his childhood club.
I never want to stop chasing, just representing the city very well, and having my family come to more and more games, that's honestly what drives me, and just keep working as hard as I can.
What do you think is the ceiling for Slade at the pro level?
Oh, that's a wonderful question. I wouldn't bet against him. This kid has it all, so yeah, it's well beyond my pay grade to put a ceiling on him, but I would not be surprised to see him go to the top.
Reporting at SMU, Johnny Resendez, CBS Sports Texas.